Hello boys and girls. So today we're going to take a look on this video a little bit an introduction on fractions. I love fractions. I think it's one of my favorite things, and if you don't know it yet, it seems really like woo out there, but it's so fun. It's so fun. You're going to love it. So fractions. What are fractions? Fractions are so many things. A fraction of something could be a piece of that one thing. So a fraction could be a part of something, right? Could be a part of, like, for instance, if I have a cake. Let's draw a cake here, okay? So I have a cake, right? And if I say I have a slice of this cake, yum, yum, yum. So if I have a slice of cake, right? Let's take that slice right out there. So that slice of my cake, right? Boom, boom, is a fraction of my cake, okay? So a fraction is a piece of something, okay? A fraction can also be, let's say I have five friends, and two of them are boys, okay, so boy, and three of them are girls. So this here, boys, are a fraction of my total group of friends. Okay, the number of boys will be a fraction of my total group of friends. So it doesn't have to just be a piece of something, it can also be a part of something, right? Or a subset. What does subset means? It means exactly this, a set of people that is inside another set, okay? That is a fraction as well. So, but this is the important thing, right? A fraction has to be an equal part or number. Ms. J, now I'm totally confused. 3 girls is different, not 2 boys. 3 girls is not 2 boys. Yes, however, wait for it. So we are going to take a look. How can I say that a fraction is an equal part of an an equal part or an equal number of something? So this is going to make more sense in a second. So my total here, my total number of friends is 5, right? My total number of friends is 5. So the number of boys, this is how you write a fraction, is 2 out of 5. So 2 out of 5. Okay? And the number of girls is 3 out of 5. In reality, every one of these people that we have, every one, is an equal part. So this is an equal part to this, right? So each one is an equal part. So that works really well as a fraction. So I have 5 equal parts of friends, right? 5 equal parts of friends, and this is how you represent them. 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. If I just look at one of my friends, it would be 1 out of 5. And that's the fraction that this one friend represents, okay? So this one friend here would be 1 out of 5. So that is looking really complicated. Let's delete this layer, and look at something simple, like a pizza. So let's say I have a delicious pizza here. Delicious pizza. That looks terrible. Let's put some cheese on it. Nom, 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 nom. cheese, right? And we like sometimes some pepperoni on pizza. I used to. It's very nice to have some pepperoni. Okay, so I'm going to put like some slices of pepperoni on my delish pizza here. Super, super cool. All right, so if I have this pizza and all of a sudden 6 friends come in, 6 friends, very hungry, hungry, hungry friends, each one of them is going to want an equal part of my pizza, right? And that's where the equal part comes in. So we are going to have my 6 friends here, and each one is going to want an equal part of my pizza. So I'm going to cut my pizza really nicely into 6 equal parts, okay? Gonna cut that real nice. Cutting my pizza into 6 equal parts as good as I can do it. Sorry, guys. All right, so each one of my friends is going to get one of these delicious pizzas here, right? Awesome. And what if we were to write this in a number form? You guys want to take a guess? So first of all, my whole number, right? The whole number of pieces that I have will go on the bottom, okay? So what's my whole number? 12. No. 12 is adding the number of friends to the number of pizzas. That's not how it works. So the number of pieces that we have, we're going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is my number of pieces. I'm going to put that right here on the bottom, 6, right? And each one of my friends is going to get what goes on top. 1. So each one of my friends is going to get 1/6 of my pizza, right? They're very, very happy. The problem that happens is sometimes people have allergies. And so some of my friends, they asked me to put these delicious blue onions on, but you know, only a few of them wanted these delicious blue onions. I'm putting some delicious blue onions here on half of my pizza. So half of my pizza got delicious blue onions. So, okay, 1/6, that's there. So we know the bottom is still 6, right? That's still the number of slices. It didn't change. But what is the number of blue onions? The number of slices with blue onions. This is 1, 2, 3. This is represented by 3/6. So 3/6, 3/6, or 3 of 6, right? Okay, so we are getting there. So that's my blue onion slices, right? And what if we're gonna figure out one more delicious, okay, dried black olives. I don't know why dried. They come in a can. I guess these are dried. So some adventurous people decided to get little dried olives on their pizza. Sounds disgusting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slices with olives, right? 4/6. That's how you write the fraction corresponding to this. So what is 4/6? Let's just clear that out so we can show 4/6, right? That's what it would look like. Everybody ate it. It was delicious. That's what 4/6 looks like, right? And what is 3/6? 3/6 will look like this. That's 3/6, okay? And what is 1/6? Again, 1/6 would look like this. Sometimes, if you just see the piece, though, if somebody just gave you a piece of pizza and say, figure out the fraction, it is very near impossible to figure out how many pieces were in the original pizza visually, right? Especially if the pizza wasn't if it wasn't cut very big. If it's a giant piece and you can figure out, okay, there were 4 pieces, that's fine. But if it's a thin slice, for you to figure out how many, it's very difficult. So usually you will see everything. You will see, you know, the whole thing, and then it will be colored, let's say, like this. So, for instance, I just made a new pizza, and I cut it differently too. Cut it completely differently. Look at that. Let's take out my friends from here. Woo! No more friends. No more friends. And we have something now that is divided in how many? How many is that? This object is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's say I have 8, which would be my total, right? Total number of parts. So that's total number of parts, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts are colored yellow. We're going to put 5 here. So 5 slices of pizza have cheese. The other 3 slices of pizza, 3/8, right? So 3/8, they don't have anything, nothing. So Miss G just said 3/8. So 3/8 is another way to say 5/8, 5/8, 5/8. Okay? That's another way of saying the fraction, right? 3 of each 8 pieces, 5 of each 8 pieces, 5/8, 3/8. Okay? Let's clear this out. And we're going to imagine another scenario. I'm just going to go back to drawing. Miss J's friends, right? 2 boys, 3 girls. So, what would be the number on the bottom? The number on the bottom, as you remember, is the total number of parts. So the parts of my total are people this time. So the total number of parts for my total is 5. I have 5 people, right? And so I know that the bottom of this fraction for my representation of the number of girls that are Miss J's friends would be 5, right? That's the part on the bottom. But what number would I put on top? 1, 2, 3. So I have 3/5. And how about boys? 1, 2. So we have 2/5. Okay, so that is how you do fractions. So let's work on fractions. It's going to be super fun. I love fractions. They are really great to play with. Actually, I want to show you one more thing before we go. So let's take a look at one more example. So fractions, right? Fractions are parts of a whole that we have split into equal portions. But fractions are not, for instance, if you remember the previous example, right? So the 2 girls and the 3 boys, 2 is a number that is smaller than 3. It's not the same number. However, each slice, each portion of my fraction was equal. So that means, right, if we have an apple, a yellow, lovely little apple here, seen from above. So I have an apple, and I'm going to cut it into 5 parts, okay? 3, 4, 5. I have an apple cut into 5 parts, and I'm going to take out one of the parts, okay? No matter what part I take from my apple, it is always going to be 1 over 5. So this part here is 1 over 5. This part here is also 1 over 5. Okay? The same way, each one of these boys and girls at that example were 1 over 5. Okay? So it's kind of like if I have every single piece here written down in number form, every one of them will be equal. And that's why we say fractions are equal portions. It doesn't mean that the number that you wrote is going to be equal, but each fraction is going to be equal. So 2 over 5 is different than 3 over 5, but the little parts that make the 2, for instance, the little people, each boy and each girl, each slice of apple, comparing to every other slice of apple, will be equal. So hopefully that made some sense for you. We're going to be doing some exercise. It's going to be really fun. And we're going to reinforce these a little bit more. All right. I'll see you guys soon.